Good morning, Virgo ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your descriptions, okay? So, Virgo, in honor of your birthday period, I'd like to continue on with my fertility reading that I've been giving you. But with this reading, Virgo, I'm basically, this is going to be a general reading, and I'm going to cover what I'm seeing in the way of what may have already occurred to you in regards to your fertility situation or what might be presently occurring and what you might expect for your future, okay? Rest assured, Virgos, this reading may not and will not resonate for each and every one of you out there, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the information that you're seeking. This reading is suitable for both male and female. Of course, female, this reading will directly affect you. And for you men out there, you could be dealing with a female with whom you might be experiencing these problems. So just keep an open mind, okay, as you listen to the reading, all right? So, since I've just given a review on Cyro Marchetti's Gilded Reverie, Lenormand, I'm going to go on and use these cards in order to convey and illustrate your reading, okay? So, let's go on and just shuffle up the cards now. Let's see. So I'm going to ask Spirit one simple question. And Virgos and cross watchers out there, this reading is valid until the end of this year, okay? So Spirit, what messages would you like me to convey in regards to Virgo's chances of either for conception or adopting? Keep that in mind. Adoption is also an element, okay? Spirit, what messages would you like for me to share with Virgos? Let me just wake it up a little bit more here. Okay, these cards are so nice, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right, I'm going to go in and just pull 3 cards from the bottom of the deck, starting off, just to see what energy pervades your reading. Okay, we have the sit, okay, something that farmers tend to use. We also have, as I've indicated in the review of this deck, this is one of those additional advanced cards. So this is the bridge, okay? And we have Virgos, the woman here. All right. So let me go on and just give you a story here with these cards here, because I'm feeling here that with that sit card here, it seems to show that some of you may have had a premature birth in the past, or you may have even had a miscarriage or abortion. And I feel that, as I've revealed in your previous readings, it seems to be previous gynecological issues that many of you have experienced here. So it seems that medical intervention is going to certainly be required. And then you have the bridges card that sits there next. And with that card, this card is all about overcoming obstacles and bringing forth new opportunities despite previous pitfalls, Virgos. It therefore shows you overcoming a traumatic situation, okay? As I said, for some of you, it could have been, previous issues that you've kind of encountered. All types of feminine type issues that some of you may have experienced there, to include, but not limited to, as I mentioned, a premature birth or miscarriage, or some of you may have had to have an abortion here. But what I'm seeing here is that you're going to overcome this situation here because you have, this is the problem here. So it looks like some type of surgical procedure or some type of injection or an incision is going to be required of many of you here that I'm kind of getting here. I'm also seeing many of you kind of reconciling or strengthening your connection with someone too. That's also a strong possibility. Someone with whom you've had a lot of problems. I'm getting, okay. And I feel here just connecting these cards a little bit further here. This woman here at the end, of course, female, it could plausibly represent you, but it usually, in this, since this is more of a fertility type reading, it represents more than likely a midwife, or some of you might even be considering having a midwife, or it could be a female doctor who will assist you in some way here. Okay? I feel, as I've already indicated, that medical intervention will somehow be necessary for you guys in order to make conception possible. Okay? And so, this card is telling you be prepared for making a crucial decision. And I feel that because of the woman here in terms of the direction that she's looking towards her future here. Okay. So it shows that you guys are going to be overcoming, obstacles that may have exist here because you have this bridge here. And the bridge, again, is all about overcoming obstacles here. Okay. So now let's just move right along, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to select cards to reveal your past here to see what may have already happened to many of you, or if it hasn't happened, what might be in process of happening. Keep in mind that time is fluid, and this reading is valid, Virgos, until the end of the year. Remember, Virgos, if this reading is resonating, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. All right. So let's go on and see how your past looked. I'm going to select a few additional cards here. We have the letter. These are such beautiful cards, aren't they, Virgo? Okay, we have that letter there. We have the fish. Okay. We have birds, okay, and we have your baby here, all right, the child, which I use as a significator, all right. So let me go on and combine these energies and just give you a story of what I'm seeing that you may have experienced or might have experienced in the past, or what you might be currently experiencing, Virgos. So I'm feeling here, okay, let me just look at these cards a little bit closely. It looks like Virgos, many of you tracked your progress, or you're tracking your progress, particularly during your or ovulation type spikes or peaks, okay? And I feel that many of you might have even taken a series of x-rays, or gotten limited or numerous prescriptions, and you research various insurance options here. Again, this could be something that you've recently done, or you might be in process of doing here. I also see the possibility, ladies and gentlemen, here with looking at this connection here, the possibility perhaps even of a previous pregnancy. Okay? If not, it's possible that some of you will conceive twins here. It's very likely here because look at the imagery, the symbolism here. Birds. Actually, you have multiple birds here, but usually it's normally two. So it seems that this will be a multiple birth for you guys, for some of you here. But I feel it's going to be more of, it seems more fraternal that I'm getting. Okay? And I feel you'll certainly receive a call. It looks like you're going to receive a very important phone call that you've been waiting um, some time to receive here. Okay? And that phone call is going to cause you to visit briefly with your doctor. Perhaps the woman, shown here in the bottom card that I'm looking, that we see here. All right? So let's see what your future entails here. Okay, I'm going to select, excuse me, 3 more cards here. All right, we have, wow, we have the whip. All right, we have The ring. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very good positive omen. And we have the heart, also another positive omen. So, looking at this here, all right, this kind of shows me that although you're suffering, I'm seeing that you're going to certainly suffer in labor. I'm kind of feeling it's going to be, looks like it's going to be long and very exhausting. Okay. And I feel that some of you might even be restricted or get bad restricted. I'm kind of getting, um, because you're going to need the rest or you're going to be put on some type of new exercise type routine in some way. Nevertheless, I certainly see you enjoying this child, or if you have multiple embryos, of course, the twins here, okay? And this looks like it certainly is going to be a dream come true for you guys here. So, this reading is very, very powerful. Miracles can indeed happen here, okay? Your hope, Virgos, and your confidence will be restored here. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of positive things that seem to be on the way here. But I'm do seeing, I have to let you know here, Virgo, you do have some negative cards here. But it seems like that the person with whom you're dealing seems like you're arguing a lot and you're bickering a lot about various situations. But I see that it's going to resolve in your favor here. Okay, and it still seems to suggest here that it is more than one person that's also in your um, environment, and it looks like some of you even might have a long distance type connection or an internet or social media type connection too that you've been waiting for a phone call. Okay, so Virgo, since this is your birthday period, I just thought I'd add some additional information to that. Okay, so now, Virgos, what I like to do in conclusion is to share with you a message simply meant for you using my postcards here. So, Spirit, give me one final message that you would like Virgos to know, particularly during this time period in question and something connected with the discussion under the topic under discussion here. Virgos, again, remember to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Okay. Okay, since we have two that fell, I'm going to go on and just read them both. Virgos, okay? Let's see the first one. Dearest you, we're a chatty bunch over here, always talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metaphors, and omens. In your life on earth, however, clarity in your communication is in fact essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you're facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity, be clear, and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And the third is to allow the other person, organization, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer in your favor, Virgos. Affirmative, we say. Loving you so very, very much. Okay? So, Virgo, since I selected, well, since two cards popped out, I'm going to give you a bonus message here. Okay? Using this postcard here. Okay? And let's see what it says. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, given as much as you do, share your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you a bit feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You don't know. You do not have to explain. Just say no. Gently but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished, and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. So, Virgos, this is a very welcoming message. It appears that magic surrounds you, and you can expect an auspicious turn of events here, Virgo. So, this is your reading. Thanks for taking the time out to read, to view. Be sure to subscribe. If any of you would like to have a more personalized reading, my information is included in the description box, or you could go on and view my website. All right? Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.